Good morning, dear student. Today in class 6 geography we will discuss about the central plains. Okay, so in the map we will find where is the central plain first. So this is the legend or the key, and you can see that this is the central plain and this is the color which is used for central plain. Okay, so now in the map we will find out which region is central plain. You can see that this region, okay, this color, the coastal area, this is the central plain. This region is the central plain, and in this river you will see that some important rivers like this is the Mississippi. The main river is Mississippi, and then a tributary of Mississippi, the Missouri. Okay, the Missouri River, and other rivers also here. Over here you can see Mackenzie. This is the Mackenzie River. Okay, so these are, and one or two more rivers are there, but the names are not given. Then Rio Grande. This is another river, Rio Grande. Okay, so these are some of the important rivers. So now we will see the central plain. The Central Plains, which are also called the Great Plains, can be found between the Western Cordilleras, the Canadian Shield, and the Eastern Highland. So this Central Plain is in between. It is found in between the Western Cordilleras, the Canadian Shield, and the Eastern Highland. So again in the map we will see. You can see that this is the Central Plain, and this is the Canadian Shield, this is the Western Cordilleras, and this is the Eastern Highland, the Appalachian. The Appalachian mountain is called the Eastern Highland. So these three physical features surrounds the Central Plain from all sides. Then these plains are not completely flat but are gently undulating. Undulating means up and down, gentle. Not very up and down, but gentle up and down. In the west, they rise to a height of 1500 meter. Okay, so in the west, that is towards the western Cordilleras. Okay, the height of this plain is 1500 meter above sea level, and it is generally sloping towards the eastern region. In fact, in this region, they are also called the high plains. Since the height is 1500 meter, so they are also known as high plains. Deep valleys are found in the high plains. So in between these highlands, so some valleys are there. So these are deep valleys. The plains are drained by two main river system. One is the basin of the Mackenzie River in the north, which drains into the Arctic Ocean. Okay, so let's see the Mackenzie River. So this is the Mackenzie River. It originates from this lake, the Great Slave Lake, and it flows northward and finally it drains itself in the Arctic Ocean. You can see Arctic Ocean. Okay, so it goes and meet the Arctic Ocean. So mainly this area gets water from the Mackenzie River. Okay, then the other is the large basin in the south drained by the Mississippi and Missouri rivers and their tributaries that flow into the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, so over here you can see this is the Missouri river system. Okay, joined by Missouri and Mississippi, and they drain in the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, Gulf of Mexico. So this is about the Central Plain. Now we go to the Eastern Highland. Another name for the Eastern Highland is the Appalachian Mountains. Okay, the Eastern Highland. You can see this is the Appalachian Mountain. So this region is called the Eastern Highland. It is located towards the east, towards the Atlantic Ocean east, and it is a mountain, old fold mountain. So it is called Highland, Eastern Highland. Like the Cordilleras in the west, the Appalachians are also fold mountains, but unlike the Cordilleras, they are old fold mountains, which is why they are much lower in height. Okay, so these Eastern Highlands, they are also fold mountains, but they are old fold mountains. That is, they were formed many years before, and so because of erosion, the height of these mountains have come down. Okay, the the peak of these mountains have got eroded, and it have got rounded peak, round shape, and the height have decreased. So that is why it is called old fold mountain, and they are lower in height. They run parallel to the narrow east coast for a distance of about 2500 km and an average height of 1200 or 1200 meter to 1500 meter. Okay, so this mountain run almost parallel to the Atlantic Ocean towards the coastal region. You can see almost parallel, and the length of this mountain is almost 2500 meter. Okay, 2500 meter, that is the length of the Himalayas. Himalayan mountains are also 2500 roughly length, and the average height of this Appalachians is 1200 meter to 1500 meter. Then the the Appalachians begin near Newfoundland in the north and run southwards through almost the entire length of the eastern coast of USA. Okay, so where does it originate? It originates from, you can see, Gulf of St. Lawrence. This is the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Okay, and this area is called the Newfoundland. This area is called the Newfoundland. So it originates from Newfoundland, and almost it crossed the whole of USA, the boundary of USA. Then the Piedmont Plateau lies between the Appalachians and the narrow coastal plains found in the east. The Piedmont Plateau is located over here. Then a plateau lying at the foothills of a mountain is known as Piedmont Mountain. So what is you can underline this. What is a Piedmont Mountain? A plateau lying at the foothills of a mountain is known as Piedmont Mountain Plateau. Okay, so the plateau that is located at the foothills of the Appalachians. Rivers that rise in the highland and cross the plateau drop sharply to the coast in a series of waterfall, and it is known as the fall line. Many waterfalls are also found over here. The waterfalls along the fall line are also used to generate hydroelectricity. So it is also used for generating electricity, hydroelectricity. When the rivers reach the coastal plains, they are used for transportation since they now flow slowly and become navigable. So these rivers are also used for transportation, for carrying goods and people. Okay, boat and ship, and it is navigable. Okay, so this is about Eastern Highland. Today we will discuss up to here the Eastern Highland, and these places you have to mark. Okay, these the Mackenzie River. Okay, these lakes, Great Bear Lake, Great Slave Lake, and Athabasca Lake. Then this Missouri and Mississippi River you have to mark. The Appalachian Mountain you have to mark. Gulf of Mexico, Atlantic Ocean you have to mark. Then Gulf of St. Lawrence, this one you have to mark. Then Hudson Bay you have to mark in your map. Then these five Great Lakes. Okay, they're very important. Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, then Lake Huron and Lake Ontario. This is Lake Erie. Okay, this is Lake Erie, and this is Lake Huron, and this is Ontario. Okay, so these places you have to mark in your map. Okay, and uh, read the lesson and try to write the inside question like what is a Piedmont Plateau, the plateau which is lie in the foothills of a mountain. Okay, till then, bye, take care, thank you.